Hello everybody, welcome back to Grand Theft Auto 5. My name is jfavignano, and today we're going to be looking at the C-17 Globemaster, recently released by Skyline GTR Freak, and it looks amazing. Look at this thing. I know a lot of you guys have been really wanting to see this airplane, and the moment it came out, it's like, God, you know, I got to make a video on that, because that is amazing. Look at the detail in this thing. Very cool. As always, he has, you know, flaps modeled really well. Spoilers work whenever you put it in reverse, so on and so forth. I mean, very nice. We're flying the McCord Air Force Base version 10186. You can hear the trumpet in the background since we are at a military base here in Zancudo. And you can drop the back. So I think what we're gonna do is we're gonna drop the back and probably put 2 tanks in this thing today, and then take it to Los Santos for refueling, and then probably fly it back. That's probably what we're going to do today. Something a little bit different. And from what I can tell, we're able to carry things without things blowing up. So we will find out, that is for sure. So let's get in contact with the Loadmaster, and we'll get this thing loaded up. Okay, we're still waiting on the Loadmaster. I can show you guys around a little bit. Here's the front left door open. And we can go in the back actually now, so let's go ahead and do that. Let's go in the back because you can actually get up to the cockpit from inside. How awesome is that? Look at this, plenty of room for some stuff in here. Very cool stuff. We're good for little stairways here. And I know you can access the actual cockpit this way. Yes, you can. Check it out, look at that. Isn't that amazing? Like, it's, you know, a little not legit, but it works. And that's all that matters. Wow, look at this interior. Very cool stuff indeed. I can't wait to fly this thing. I really can't. So, let's wait for the Loadmaster, and we'll get the tanks loaded aboard. Okay, well, bad news, guys. The tanks will not fit in there. I just tried a little bit ago, and it was an explosive result. I'll say that. So, I think we'll just move some other military, probably Jeeps or something, safe. In the meantime. All right, we're gonna load up some barracks. How about that? That'll be pretty cool, something different. And let's get this, let's get this inside view so we can see what it's like driving up inside this truck. It's very cool stuff. Yeah, the clearance in the top is just not there for the tank, so it would not fit at all. I tried. Drive this baby on up in here. Oop, that doesn't sound good at all. But we're all right. We're all good. Nothing's on fire, exploding yet. All right, about right there. It's gonna be good. So let's get out. Okay, I guess we'll get out on this side. That'll work. And let's go get another one. All right, we're gonna load up another one. How about that? Drive it up onto that right here. A little bit more to the right. All right, straight ahead. Careful. There we go. And it just hits a little bit there, but not too bad. We can just kind of bump it. Right there is probably going to be good. Get out here. Again, on this side will work. All right, very cool. So we have our load pretty much secured on the back of the plane. We're going to load up. We'll go ahead and fire the engines up, and we're going to close the doors, and we'll be ready to go flying. Let's see how this thing moves stuff. All right, engines are firing up. Let's go ahead and open up our trainer. We'll go to vehicle options, doors and menus, and we're just going to tell it to close all vehicle doors. There it goes. Nope, that didn't work out too well, did it? No, it did not. Let's open them. Let's open. Okay, so let's go to close left front door first. There we go. We'll close the trunk, so we'll bring the ramp up. And it's not very good. Why is that ramp not going up all the way? And then we'll close the right rear door, I believe, or left rear door. That's not very legit at all. I don't know why that's broken, but maybe something got broken when we were moving the trucks onto it. We'll find out, won't we? Let's go ahead and add a little bit of power and start taxiing. Let's see what the taxi lights are like on this thing. They're there on the side. So they do work. Got working taxi lights. Very cool stuff. All right, things are already starting to move around back there. That door is not very legit at all. I cannot figure out why that will not close up. I mean, let's try to open the doors and close all the doors. I mean, it just doesn't make sense. Yeah, I mean, that's all good there. And then let's close all the vehicle doors. Just doesn't seem to close all the way. Nope. I don't know, guys. That's a very strange thing. I mean, it says it's all supposed to work, but you know how it's been for us in the past trying to move any kind of vehicle on an airplane. It just seems to be almost impossible. So we're gonna taxi over here. Watch out for that idiot cargo bob pilot. Remember last time he ruined our lives. Okay, we're gonna line up on the runway. And let's take this baby to the sky for the first time. I'm excited. I don't know about you. Check out this interior. Very cool stuff. All right, let's go ahead and add power. Let's get rolling. Rotate. And we are up. Gear up. How about that? We're climbing out now. I hear things back there. As always, I hear things back there clinking around. But we are in the air. Yeah, the thing is heavy as hell, I can tell you that right now. Okay, we have a problem here. The door keeps trying to open on us and close, open and close. That's probably not good for safety reasons, I'd say. We are getting close to Los Santos. Wow, look at that. But the vehicles are staying intact in the back. They're not moving around. They're like stuck there. So that's kind of a good thing, right? I think so. All right, so we're gonna be lining up on approach now. You know, the main idea behind having these vehicles is to get them from point A to point B without dying. That seems to be one of the most difficult things to do in this game. I can tell you right now, though, whenever you have a lot of stuff in the back like this, these two barracks, I'm having to use a lot of power to keep this thing in the air. No joke. All right, gear is down and we are getting ready to land. I just don't know, guys. That ramp opening like that is not very legit. I don't know why it's doing that. Let's continue to line up a little bit better here. We're gonna be landing on 1-2 right today. Let's go ahead and make a turn. There we go. Add that power back in. Remember, we're gonna be pretty heavy here. Pretty heavy. Here's our left turn. Let the thing drop down a little bit more. There we go. Looking good. Add that power. Short final now. Watch out for these lights. I don't know why they put them so damn close to the runway. All right, a little bit more. Flies quite nice though. I'll tell you that right now. All right, flare, and we are down. Reverse thrust is out. Taxiing off the runway. I'd say we were successful in our mission. Let's go ahead and make a hard right turn here, and we will unload it just like this, and then we'll go do some fun high altitude flying stuff. That's always fun to do. All right, little tug, watch out there, buddy. All right, cool. We're all lined up there and come to a stop. Excellent. Let's go ahead and go to vehicle options. Let's go ahead and kill the engine. And then we'll go to the doors menu. And let's go ahead and open the left front door. Let's open the trunk. There it goes down. And let's go ahead and open the left rear door. There we go. Wonderful. Fantastic. Okay, we swapped out airplanes. We're in the Edwards Air Force Base airplane now. And I pretty much figured it out, guys. All you have to do is once you have your load completely secured inside there, you have to go and fix the airplane. When you fix the airplane, it will seal up the back. So that's what we're going to do. I say let's get some just some Canis little mesas or something and take those. All right, we're gonna drive this thing up into the belly of the beast. These seem to be a lot easier to bring up inside this plane. I'll tell you that right now. All right, just a little further up. Very nice. All right, so we just have 2 of these. Nothing too extravagant today. I don't want to get too crazy with it. But we're going to do a high altitude departure out of here, fly back around, and we'll do a visual approach on the other side of Zancudo, not on the side that that helicopter spawns and will kill us. So let's run over here to the airplane. Let's go ahead and hop up inside. All right, so like I said, we'll open up our trainer menu here. We'll go to vehicle options, doors, and we're going to close all the vehicle doors. And you'll see how it doesn't legitly fix the back end there. It just kind of sits there. So if you hit fix, look at that. It's all sealed up. How awesome is that? So I think we should be good to go on that now. So let's taxi down and we'll do a departure off of 12 right. Okay, taxiing down or 12 right. And one thing that's cool about this airplane is that it's controlled by a stick. I don't know if you noticed that there. It is controlled by a stick. Hello, everybody. It's pretty cool transporting vehicles in an airplane, let me tell you. Legitly. We did last time, but I think we would have been perfectly fine had I known if I just would have fixed the vehicle that would have sealed it up. Let's watch the flight line. It looks like it's clear. Let's go ahead and take the runway. And we're going to be powering out of here very soon. Go ahead, a little bit more to the right. Alrighty, let's go ahead and add that power. Let's go flying. There we go, got some good speed. V1, rotate. Wow, we're up. Gears up. There goes those flaps. And we are flying. Got a nice hefty climb out of the Los Santos right now. Continue it. Ooh, I can hear the Jeeps back there banging around a little bit, but nothing too severe. Nothing all the way to the back or like clipping through the back of the plane or anything. Let's bring that nose down a little bit. I don't want to get this thing into a stall. When you have like all that weight back there, it's easy to stall the airplane. Ooh, they're making some noise back there now, aren't they? We'll just act like we don't hear that. Got a nice little Learjet there off our left-hand side as we're climbing over these clouds here in the Vinewood area. Man, those things are making a noise back there. Like really, really crazy. Bring that nose down a little bit more. There we go, like that. It seems like they're all the way in the back of the plane. It's what it feels like because the tail wants to go up on me. But you got to keep that power in too. We're gonna start a left turn now and begin our descent. You can see there's the hockey stick of everything there. That's pretty cool. And we're gonna pretty much shoot over Raton Canyon and go down that way. So we're over, there's Ron Alternate's wind farm right there. There's the prison. There's Sandy Shores right there. There's Alamo Sea off our nose. This thing flies really, really strange with vehicles in the back. I'll tell you that right now. It's got a constant pitch-up attitude. See how the nose wants to come up on you? So you got to fly with a lot more nose-down attitude than you normally would have to. All right, So now we're going to be on a left downwind for the runway after we cross over the canyon here. Still hearing some good bangs back there. I'm interested to see the condition of these things once we get them to Zancudo. I really am. They do not sound nice back there at all. All right. Getting closer, getting closer. Still continuing our descent now. Over Raton Canyon, Raton Canyon. There's that little altruist camp up there on the right. They're getting a nice little air show today. And we'll be on the left side of Josiah now. And we've got pretty much the runway in sight right there. So we're going to be on a left downwind and then we'll shoot a base to final. Okay, gears down, flaps are down. We're looking good, add a little more power. Left base for the runway now. Woo-wee. Those things are getting wicked back there. All right, and we'll turn final now. Looking good. Let that nose come over to us. Flies like a dream, I've got to say. And this doesn't replace any airplanes in your arsenal. It's standalone. So it uses the DLC packs kind of style of adding some things. There we go. Bring that power back a little bit more. Should have went out a little further for our downwind, but it's okay. Airplane naturally wants to pitch up on you, so you just keep that nose down. And I'm at neutral throttle right now. There we go. And then just let it kind of naturally settle. We're down. Very nice. Reverse out. Alrighty, we're taxiing now. That was pretty simple. Let's see the condition of these things. I'm pretty interested to see. I am. And then I say we'll finish this video off. I'm gonna move some barracks today, and that was pretty legit actually we did. All right, yeah, let's go ahead and park it right here. Pretty legit. And we also moved 2 Canuses. Let's see if those things survived. We'll go to, let's go ahead and turn the engine off. And let's go to doors. Let's go ahead and open all the doors. And there they are. They did move a little bit. That's awesome. Got an F-16 just taxiing in back there. No big deal. All right, dude. Let's go check it out. I don't think we can get these things out of here, though, without us jumping into the actual airplane, but we'll find out very soon. Very, very soon. Oh, it's destroyed. Oh, that's destroyed as well. They did not survive. Nope. And you can't get into them. That's another problem, is when you try to get into the vehicles to drive them off, it jumps up into the actual airplane. So there you have it. Anywho, guys, that's going to do it for this video. I hope you enjoyed. Very interesting. You know, still not a legit way to get these things to actually, yeah, I can push on it a little bit, but you can transport them. You just can't get them out because it just pops you back up into the airplane over and over again. So, but a very, very cool model indeed. You can go up in, ooh, hello. You can go up into the cockpit and visit and stuff. That's a pretty cool addition. With some really good interior work done on this plane. So, anywho, that'll do it, guys. I'll see you all next time. Take care.